Eden, I have to talk to you. I promised Cruz that I would tell you exactly what happened while we were together at the lighthouse.
I've heard enough. I hardly need a blow-by-blow description.
Listen to me. This isn't easy for me either. I'm leaving town tonight. I promised Cruz I would tell you this.
Well, you don't need to on my account. As far as I'm concerned, it's a dead issue.
Cruz was hurt very badly when our boat hit the shore. I found some painkiller in a first aid kit. For some reason, he had a violent reaction to it.
Violent?
Yes, he seemed to lose touch with reality. He was in a sort of half-conscious state most of the time.
Oh, pardon me. I don't think I know what that is. Is that a medical term, sort of half-conscious?
I mean, he didn't know what he was doing. I didn't think he knew what he was doing. When he pulled me onto the cot, he thought it was you. At least that's what he said when he came back here.
Listen, Victoria, I don't owe you any favors. And I'm sure you don't know that. But I'm going to do you one, and I'm not going to explain why. You say you're leaving town, you do it now. You don't wait an hour from now, you don't leave a forwarding address, and it's not because I don't want to stand here and listen to this. Please, just leave.
Eden, wait a minute. For what it's worth, I just want to tell you I hope you and Cruz can
Don't say it.
You planning a trip?
Yes, I'm going back to Los Angeles.
Really? Well, I'm sorry to hear it, but probably the best for you. Not so many good memories here for you.
Oh, yes, there were. But I realized they're just memories and they can never be anything else.
Well, poetic. Can I give you a lift to the airport?
Oh, boy, that would be really poetic, you driving me out of town.
Yeah. For leaving, I'll certainly ease some tensions around here. I don't know, maybe good for you. You'd be happier someplace else where you're not immersed in guilt and self-recrimination. Now, I guess you're past that, aren't you? I think we've been good for each other.
Oh, yeah, how?
Well, I freed you of guilt. You freed me of my obsession for revenge.
Well, you know, if you wait while I finish packing, I think I will take you up on that ride to the airport.
Pack this.
You're giving this to me?
Oh, well, call it part of the cleansing process. I held on to that too long, brought back too many memories. You know, just seeing this thing used to throw me into a rage. I don't know, call it a symbolism, end to all the pain.
Thanks. God, it's so...
Eden wanted me to come by and pick up the rest of your things.
Thanks. I think everything's in that box. Right.
Everything seems to wind up in a box, doesn't it? I mean, relationships come and go, love and hate, all intangible, but the little things we pick up along the way, the things that bring back the memories, all wind up in boxes like little cardboard coffins. You know, I very easily could have come by when you weren't here, Cruz, and you'd have to deliver this to Eden yourself.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
Nonsense. It's a brilliant idea. Most of my ideas are. Cruz, I don't believe for a minute that it's over between you and Eden. You've had misunderstandings before.
We're both aware that it hasn't seemed to help.
Any message to go along with this?
No. You know, you might as well put this in there, too.
Must be yours. Poems. Eden always did like poetry. I remember reading some of her torrid verses when she was in high school. I guess we all had a few.
Yeah, she loves that book. There's a lot of good poems in there.
Read it, huh?
No, I didn't read it. She didn't let me. She likes to pick out certain ones and read them to me. Listen, that's all I'm missing.
Don't kid yourself, Cruz. There's going to be 1,000 things to remind you of her. Not just in this house, everywhere. Try to run from it. Throw yourself into your work, whatever. But you'll turn a corner, think you catch a glimpse of her, start to go into a room, sense that she's going to be there. How you be here, lying in bed alone? Turn and see your face as if it was just last night that she slept with you. Not too late for you two, Cruz. Take it from somebody who knows what too late really is.
To the airport. It's okay. You don't want to pass up one last chance to take a sentimental walk down South Beach. I mean, the memories are so thick here, you couldn't cut them with a bulldozer, could you?
I'm going to miss my plane.
Oh, darling, I'm not going to let you miss your plane. I'll get you there. It's just that I want one last chance here before you leave to clear up all the muddle that we have between you and Cruz and Katie. You know, because it might stick with me for the rest of my life.
I thought it was clear. I told you everything that I know. Now let's go.
I'd listen to you. I'd listen to you. And I got it all in my head. You know, I'm a lawyer. I'm trained to listen, to remember, to analyze, to put the pieces together so that they fit. But I'm stumbling on that because I can't get this puzzle to fit somehow. All right? I mean, it was 5 years for you. It was, Katie wasn't your sister, but there must be some little insignificant detail, all right, that you've forgotten. I can clear things up for me. So just, please, bear with me. Show this one more. You were at the South Street bar, right? Katie took off the earring. She left, got here, and then she swam out.
Yes.
Yeah. But you stayed there. You didn't follow her. You had no knowledge of what happened until you heard the tragic news.
That's right.
Right. Yeah, well, I understand that. Where I get foggy is the day you saved Eden.
Keith, there is no connection.
I've learned to listen. Another thing about being an attorney is that you learn the effect that things and people have on other people. It was a significant day, wasn't it? When
Yes.
you saved Eden, yeah.
Yes, I saved somebody's life.
Yeah, well, no, it was more than that. I can tell it by the way you looked at Cruz. You know? It meant more than that.
I'm sorry, I can't
You were
miss my
making up for
plane.
something. No, yes, you can. Come here, stay here. Yeah, you can. You know, history has a way of revising itself. I mean, once all the errors and all the fiction just drop away, you're left with the truth. I've heard another history about you and this beach. And now you're going to hear it. You were here on the beach the day that Katie swam out, weren't you? She came here, saw you and Cruz together. She argued, and then she swam out. Cruz couldn't help her because he was hurt. He went to get help. He told you to stay here to watch her. That's exactly what you did, wasn't it, huh? You watched her. You watched her swim out. You watched the current drag her under. You watched her die, didn't you? You watched her die, didn't you? You felt guilty, but you watched her die. You felt guilty. But you didn't feel guilty enough to go out there and help her. That's what you wanted, wasn't it? You wanted her dead.
The change in me is you now.
The change in me is you. Somehow
I used to think that love was just for fools.
So how did love ever find this fool lost in the dark?
How did love find the key to open up my heart? Now I know there's no life without love.
Now I know what lovers always knew.
I was blind until you came and changed my point of view. But now I see the change in me.
Never stop wanting me, Cruz. Never.
You watched her die, didn't you? You felt guilty, but not too guilty to let it happen. Because that's ultimately what you wanted. You wanted my sister dead, didn't you?
No. No, I never wanted to.
Oh, the hell
I
you
never
didn't!
did.
The hell you didn't! You wanted her out of the way. You hated her. All you do is stand here on this beach and watch her go under.
Because she was a good swimmer. I thought she was going to be all right. What about all those medals?
Well, this is the ocean! The currents out there was a death trap. The best swimmer in the world would have been in trouble. And you knew that because Cruz told you it's been 5 years. 5 years you lied. 5 years you've been guilty of murder. I want you to admit it now. Admit it. Admit that you purposely and knowingly allowed my sister to die. You let her drown. Say it.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I did. I said I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know.
How many times did my sister cry out?
What?
How long did it take her to die?
Oh, God. For God's
Come on, you were
sake.
there. You stood there. You watched her. How long did it take her to die?
I watched her swim out into the ocean. I did not see her go under. I didn't know that she was dying. What kind of a monster do you think I am?
I'm going to tell you.
All right. You're right. I should have done something. I shouldn't have just dismissed the situation.
Oh, come on. Don't weasel your way back into defending yourself. Come on.
Okay. I can't defend myself. Not after I sent the note. Which is why she came here in the first place. Which is why she saw me and Cruz together.
Hey, what note?
The note! The one that got her to the beach in the first place.
Go on.
Well, I thought you knew all about it. I thought you knew everything.
You wrote my sister a note? You asked her to meet you? Why?
Yeah.
What for?
Stop it. I told her that I needed to see her. And I told her where she could meet me on the beach. But instead, I told Cruz to meet me there. It's this spot beyond the rocks where nobody could see us. And we had a blanket.
Is this aversion therapy? You show someone something that they want. In a context so horrible that they don't want anymore? That's brilliant.
She couldn't understand that Cruz loved me.
Oh,
She refused to admit that Cruz
So
loved
you wanted
me.
to shock her, right? Humiliate her so much that she didn't want to live anymore. She wanted to die.
Well, I didn't know this was going to...
You are pathetic. You know that? You are pathetic. Well, no part in you. Let's see. Come on. Let's see if we can make you suffer, huh? Maybe make Kenny suffer. Come here. Come here.
Stop it.
Look at the ocean. Look at the ocean. Come here. Look at the ocean. A little rough out there tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah? Come on, let's go for a swim.
No, Keith,
Don't you want to?
please, God,
No, no. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Not yet. I'd love to take you out there. I'd love to take you out there. See the waves swallow you, but it's too soon. No, you still think you're not responsible for what happened, don't you? I think you need some uninterrupted time with yourself. Now, your prisons are great for that, darling. You know? You can cell all by yourself. Feel the walls close in. You want to jump out, and then you know you're going to be responsible. Then you know you killed your sister, okay? And then when you've admitted that to yourself, then you're going to want to die. Wish I'd done you a favor, killing you tonight.
Cruz, he left me on the beach. I didn't know what I was going to do.
Who left you? What are you talking about?
He knows everything. Somebody talk to him. He's going to call the police. He's going to have me put in jail for the rest of my life. I swear to God, he's going to do it. I know he will.
He couldn't do that without the cooperation of the DA's office. They would have to arrest you and go to the expense of putting on a trial.
I can't go through that. I can't.
He knows the whole story?
Yes. He knows I was on the beach when Katie went into the water and that I didn't go in after her. I tried to explain to him that I thought she was going to be all right, but he thought that I wanted her to die.
He must have put you through hell.
It's nothing compared to what he's planning to do, Cruz. You got to help me, please.
Tori, I can't lie for you again. I can't do that.
No,
I didn't
you
even
don't
help
have
the
to
first
lie.
time.
You don't have to. Just tell them what happened that day.
Well, I don't know what happened. I mean, not all of it.
What do you...
When I went to get help, you were there alone with her. I have no direct knowledge of what happened then.
What are you saying?
Just that I can't testify about something I didn't see.
You think Keith is right? You think I let Katie die? Oh, Cruz.
Hey, look.
Don't touch me.
You're not in any shape to be walking out of here.
I'm fine. I really am fine.
Listen, we can just talk some sense about this, all right? We'll make things better.
You know, Cruz, you were my last hope. If even you don't believe in me, I might as well just give up.
Tori, all I am saying is that I can't swear to something under oath that I couldn't possibly know for a fact. I'm not asking you to lie down and let Keith railroad you. If you're innocent, what? Don't you think it would be better to get this? Wouldn't it be a relief to get this out in the open?
I don't feel relieved. I feel dirty.
Is she all right?
No, I don't think so. I guess Keith got kind of nasty with her tonight. He must have found out the whole truth about Keith. Somebody must have told him.
I told him. He promised that he wouldn't involve you. I didn't say anything unless he swore not to.
Oh, I see, and you figured there'd be no harm in hanging Tori.
I told the truth.
It never occurred to you that he would take it further than that he would draw conclusions he has no right to draw?
Maybe he has a right. Can you honestly say that Victoria didn't want Katie dead?
What I can honestly say is that it's not my judgment to make.
Well, sometimes we have to make judgments. Sometimes we have to take sides. We can't always be wise and safe, non-committal, because then maybe people don't know if we care or not.
I do care. I'm sorry you don't believe that.
Well, it's a little hard to know what to believe anymore. You kept me in the dark about a lot of things besides Katie Timmons.
Well, at least you got what you want now. Tori has nowhere left to hide. Keith can cut her up to his heart's content.
That's not what I want. None of this is what I wanted.
Well, it sure as hell's not what I want either.
Well, if you could go back, right?
But it doesn't work that way, does it?
No, it doesn't.
What?
I thought I saw something. But it's gone now.
Oh, Katie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You can kick me out if you want to kick me out, but you know, when I started seeing Eden coming out of the driveway, I started getting this very hopeful feeling, this very good feeling. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to take my big mouth and
Hey,
on.
stick around. Do me a favor. Stick around.
What happened?
I don't know, man. I don't know. What is it? I mean, what is it? It's like trying to dig a hole in the sand. Everything that you pile up and push aside keeps falling back and filling it. Man, am I making any sense?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
It's okay. I'm reading you loud and clear.
I'm going to have to rethink my whole life. Everything I did, everything I thought was pointed in the same direction. It's not possible anymore.
I don't understand. What is not possible?
It was just a simple thing, you know. Nothing out of the ordinary. We were going to get married. We were going to have kids. Thanksgiving, Christmas, wrapping paper on the floor, a swing set in the backyard. What did I do? I had it. I let it get away.
You don't know what you're saying. You're letting your emotion get in your way.
Do I look hysterical to you?
No, but Victoria was. And you're feeling guilty or something.
I'm not feeling guilty. I'm being realistic. Look, I'm saying that I think I saw Victoria for what she really was. I wasn't going crazy thinking that Cruz was leaping to her defense. I was just standing there watching this woman in pain, crying. And I thought maybe I would have made the same mistake that she made if I were in her position.
Then I'd hate you.
You guard your hatred very closely, don't you? You keep it alive so you think you can keep Katie alive. Is that it?
I wish it were that easy. Keeping her alive in my mind. You know what hurts the most? Is that after all the years, you forget. I can't remember her laugh. I can't remember her voice. And she was so much a part of me.
She wouldn't want you to die for her. And that's what you're doing. It's killing you. It's killing everything that's good in you. You don't need to hurt Victoria anymore. You need to be free. And you know I'm right.
Cruz should have loved you, Katie.
It's what Katie would want for you.
He should have given you this. It would have saved us all so much pain.
It's what Katie would want for you. For all of us.